Isn't it nice being in this new environment?
I'm telling you, this is an absolute vibe.
The crushed velvet.
The plush, crush, thrush velvet.
Well, if you don't know, Up The Aft's been given a budget.
We bloody have an all.
And we've got now a living room to record.
We have a living room. We've got an actual table. We've got a chair instead of sitting on the floor.
Stop.
Yeah.
We're moving up.
Moving on up.
Well, talking of moving up, shall we move on?
I think we need to.
Here
Let's
we
get
go,
on with
then.
it.
Well, Tits, it's a bit busy in here today, isn't it?
Can't barely breathe.
Can't barely breathe.
And why is that, Miss Georgie Porgy UK?
Well, Miss Titty_Kaka, we've got a guest. Oh,
All to ourselves.
All to ourselves. They're not here yet. They're running late.
Yeah. They just went to the toilet. They were quite nervous to come on, actually.
Yeah, they were nervous to come on. They've also had diarrhea for last week.
Yeah.
And their cat's just been put down. So they're in a bit of a vulnerable place.
So we thought, what's best than to bring them on the podcast and rip them apart.
I think we should say hello. Hi, Harry.
Hello.
Hello. Before I begin, you said you got a budget, because I'm doing this without a fee.
I'll cut that out. Anyway,
yeah.
Harry, well, welcome to the podcast, Harry.
Thank you for having me, both of you.
No, anytime.
I've had you many times.
You have, that's right. Yeah. Still
Tell us
him.
First, take him to the clinic. First, tell us a bit about yourself. What's your elevator pitch, Harry? You know.
Well, I'm 34 years old. I'm a Pisces. I really like chihuahuas.
Long walks on the beach.
And peanut butter sandwiches.
Well, there you go.
Talking of peanut butter sandwiches, on the ship, me and Harry both like the same thing. The peanut butter and jelly sandwich.
The PB and jelly, yes. Crunchy or smooth.
We locked eyes over a PBJ sandwich, and the rest is history, really.
Honestly, I was dead orny after that.
Oh, gosh.
Yeah. I've just noticed we've got 2 northerners and 1 southerner.
We bloody have.
Yeah, we're outnumbering you now.
I'm getting nervous.
Retaliation.
Yeah,
we're gonna
north-south divide.
We're gonna revolve. What's it? Revolute.
Revolve.
Revolute. I'm spinning round now. I'm revolving.
I'm spinning around.
What's the word? We're gonna revolt.
We're gonna revolt.
There we go.
Do you know what we need to mention?
Go
we
on.
lost a great.
We did.
Tina Turner.
We did lose a great.
Now, I knew because Harry's very close friend and co-star, Boo, told me, and it was in the middle of a party.
Oh, no.
I can't believe about Tina. I went, what about Tina?
What about her?
In my head, I was thinking, I don't know any Tinas.
Yeah.
And it was Tina Turner.
Tina bloody Turner. Shall I tell you? Well, actually, I was watching Harry perform.
Yeah.
We'll get onto that later. I was watching Harry perform, and who I was sat with turned to me halfway through the show and went, "Oh, Tina Turner's just died."
Oh.
I thought, well, way to go to ruin a performance. Then I had to sit through that.
Honestly.
Anyway.
You had to sit through Harry doing his Tina Turner tribute.
Yeah. And he didn't know.
Didn't know.
Anyway.
I cried.
In the shower.
In the shower, yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah. Sang Goldeneye.
We do this little bit, what are you bloody wearing? And we've all kind of come in a commemorative fashion for Tina. And to be honest, I can't remember her wearing Miss Georgie Porgy. I've never really seen her in a crushed emerald green. It looks almost wet.
It is.
Okay.
It is, yeah.
Explain it, you know.
So the reason it's wet, it didn't come wet. I didn't make it wet.
Right.
It wasn't anything like that. But I was walking to our brand new studio with a big budget.
Yeah.
And on the way here, obviously we're in Greece.
Yeah.
Everyone knows that. And, you know, Greece hasn't quite got all the things the United Kingdom hasn't. It doesn't, you know. And they don't have toilets yet.
Right.
And so as I was walking... As I was walking to the studio, someone threw their piss pot out the window.
Oh, nightmare.
And drenched me head to toe. Covered in an old woman's piss. Yeah. Does it smell, Harry?
Not to me.
No.
Quite nice, actually.
I've drenched myself in Febreze.
And, well, you've, like I said, you have tried to be an homage to Miss Tina Turner.
Yeah, with the wig.
The wig.
I see. So the wig is kind of Tina Turner if she was electrocuted, thrown off the Eiffel Tower, and put it in a box and fuck it. Throw it in a box and fuck it.
And a pleaser on the shoe.
Toes
hanging over the end.
But Titty,
yes.
I love this.
Well, I am the golden eye.
Yeah, so what she's done is she's kind of taken some gold vases or vases.
Well, gold leaf, really.
Well, it's not gold leaf. It's gold paint.
Copper gold.
It's copper gold. And what she's done is she's cut the vases in half, stuck them to a bodice, painted an eye on them, and then if you just turn around for me, Tits,
let me just squeak.
turn around for me, Tits. Kind of what she's done is she's exposed her buttocks, stretched open the cheeks, and then her brown eye is showing that she's painted it gold. And I love it. I think it looks lovely. And then on the hair, explain the hair.
Well, it's very Tina. It's a shaggy waggy ding dong.
Shaggy waggy wing wong.
If Tina was blonde, this is what she'd look like. And I hope we're doing it justice.
And Harry.
So Harry, this is quite an interesting take on an homage to Miss Tina Turner.
I had no idea she was a fan of tuna.
Well, Tuna Turner.
Yeah,
is,
Tuna Turner.
Right.
No, I mean, I found an Adidas gym sock. I cut the toe off and I turned it into a tube dress.
Right.
A tube dress.
And there was still some left over.
If you missed that, listener, a tube dress.
Right.
But
it's quite loose on you as well, isn't it?
Yes, it is. Thank you very much.
Yeah,
Thank you. It's the only sock I could find. I have been using it. So you may notice a few stains. I do apologise for that.
Well, I wondered what that cracking was.
I'm actually gonna touch your tube dress now.
Ooh,
it's
quite
be careful it doesn't crack into two.
Don't move too fast. Yeah.
And then the wig.
And the wig.
That's just my hair.
Oh, right, I thought so.
Oh, right.
So,
Bed head.
Oh, okay. Yes.
Bed head. And then on the shoe, you've got a Laduca.
And
a Laduca Cuban Hill.
A jelly sandal Laduca.
A jelly sandal
Because
Laduca.
we are in Greece.
Gold
We are
glitter
in
in
Greece.
Greece. Jelly sandal, Laduca, custom order.
Well, we
throw
all
it in a
look
box.
gorgeous. But
We all look
we're
absolutely
never
fabulous.
Never going to see a picture.
What a shame.
What an absolute shame. So you'll have to imagine it best you can.
Love it.
Yeah.
Tits, so something quite nice happened
Ooh.
the other day, and I think it's Harry's influence. Since you've become friends with Harry, you've become slightly nicer.
Well,
I'm not sure, if there's some influence rubbing off from Harry, but Titty invited me for the first time ever to do something off the ship the other day.
No.
I did.
She did.
I mean, we never did it, but the invite
We
was
never
there.
did it.
Yeah.
And we always say, I don't know if you feel like this, because you work very closely in the show that you're in with one other person. Do you feel that you have to save it for work? Like, we don't see each other that much. And if we do see each other a lot,
We've got to
nothing
debrief,
to talk about.
and we've got nothing to talk about because we say save it for the poddy.
Well, yeah, it's just like Groundhog Day, isn't it? You've got to
You're not
have
wrong.
a bit of time away so you've got some gossip or, a story or two.
Emphasis on hog.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what you remind me, actually, that film. You're a lot like the film Groundhog Day.
I've never seen it.
Well, for a start, you look like a rodent, and when you're performing, you just do the same two moves over and over and over again.
First of all, I've got no arms, so I've not got much option.
Just going to say, let's get into how we actually met.
Well, we all work together.
If that wasn't obvious.
We're co-workers and colleagues.
We are correct,
Yeah.
but we do have a bit more history that we didn't know. It was like doing Ancestry.com, wasn't it? It was like going on
I said,
find your history.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
I think I know you.
Yeah.
I think you used to work at Funny Girls, didn't you?
And I absolutely... But he's speaking to me, Miss Titty, because Georgie would not be seen. She'd never get hired.
I just wouldn't work in Blackpool.
Yeah.
I'd never have,
Oh.
No, I've done Garland.
No, you could do Trades Hotel.
Oh, yeah, you could. You'd be the door.
Be very popular in Trades Hotel.
You would.
Yeah.
I don't know what that is.
They don't have ashtrays there, so they'll need something to put the cigarettes out on.
Ignore her. What is it, Harry?
It's a cruising hotel in Blackpool.
Yeah.
And
So I'm told.
The doors don't lock.
Yeah.
Allegedly.
Yeah.
There's a dark room downstairs in the bar.
So we're told.
Allegedly. Never been there. Don't know it. But you'd go down well there.
Really?
You'd go down well there.
The thing is, actually, the listener doesn't know because I always course it in drag. But since I have become a little hairy cub with a beard, oh my god, it's flooding in.
All over you.
I can't bear it.
All over you like a rash. So we obviously met for the first time on board, but then we did a bit of working back and realised that we have actually been in the same room before.
Yeah, I have photos of Titty.
Evidence.
Yeah. From 2014, in the first month of your contract on Funny Girls.
A baby drag queen.
A baby drag queen.
Yeah.
Swinging around in the air.
Was she good?
No.
No.
Honestly.
Yeah. No, she was. From the word go.
And it must have been my first month there that we realised
Yeah.
that we figured it out. So I'd have only been doing it for a month, first month in drag, and there was Harry snapping away on the old photos. That one.
9 years later,
Yeah.
I'm going to introduce myself to you.
And here
Say
you are.
hello.
Yeah, Harry's
Nice to
actually
meet
been
you.
following your career throughout.
Yes.
I'm actually your stalker.
Yeah.
Well, it's all coming out now.
And how did you end up being on board a cruise ship, Harry?
Yeah. What's?
Well, I work in a show. I perform as a glamorous assistant.
Oh.
Yeah.
But the ass in assistant.
Right.
Very much jockstrap.
Thank you
Yeah.
very much. And so I've been working in this show, the Misbehave show, for 10 years.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, that
Yeah.
deserves a round of applause.
That was pathetic.
I didn't hear any of
It was just
cheers.
Just
Yeah.
to cheer. Oh, sorry. I'll do that again. I've been in the Misbehave.
I've been in the Misbehave show for 10 years. Okay.
right. Fabulous.
Yes.
10 years. Wow.
10
And
years.
you
It's okay.
originated the role, correct?
Yeah, I started when I was 6.
Right.
Right. She's done
Stone.
work experience.
Yeah.
She's on work
Yeah.
experience.
I originated the role. It's, the show has been all around the globe. It did a 3-year Vegas residency.
Wow.
And it's toured Australia, New Zealand, it's been in San Francisco, Switzerland, Amsterdam, Edinburgh Fringes.
Yeah. Did a short weekend in Morecambe. didn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. One weekend in Skegness, Butlins.
Yeah.
Best weekend of your life.
Yeah, I started my career at Butlins and Skegness.
You did as well?
I
Yeah.
did as well. Did you? Yeah, I was a red coat at Butlins.
What? When?
I was a red coat in Butlins in 2016.
Oh, I was there 2007.
Yeah, because you're much older than me.
Yeah.
Much older
Yeah,
than me.
it actually
Right.
wasn't a red coat when you were there. It was just a lapel.
Yeah.
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 Just a rug.
Just a
Yeah.
rug.
that they threw over you.
Fab.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I started
Look
at
at that.
Butlins. I actually was Bognor Regis.
Yeah.
And then
Put
I
the
went,
bog.
Put the bog in your Regis. But yeah, I was Red Coat Georgie. Well, I was actually a vocalist in the cast.
Really?
And yeah, excuse me. I was a vocalist in the cast. But you had to be a red coat as well. So yeah,
Yes.
I wore a little red coat. I loved it. And then I went down to not a budget version, it's a luxury version called Away Resorts.
Ooh.
And they were purple coats. So I
Oh,
went
wow.
from a red coat to a purple coat. Then I went on to ships.
And here we are.
It's not about me though, it's about you.
Yeah, we are interviewing
Sure,
Harry.
Jan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're interviewing Harry at the minute, but yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
And how are you finding it? If you could describe your experience so far in 3 words, what would they be?
Speechless.
That's 1.
Enjoyable.
That's 2.
One more.
Gratitude.
Gratitude.
No, loving it.
Oh,
You're loving
fab.
it.
Yeah.
So you're loving
really
the
am.
travel.
How are you enjoying these ports? Because have you been to these places before around the Mediterranean?
Well, he
No.
works at Fringe. He's not been able to afford to till
know.
now.
Well, there
No.
you go. Yeah.
I will say I am loving it because
I'm loving it.
I'm loving it.
I'm bloody loving it.
Absolutely
Because
bloody loving it.
You know, you set your room up
Yeah.
at the
Yeah.
start, and that's your room. You're
It's-
not
yeah.
constantly packing a suitcase.
Right. Because if you're used to travelling around,
Yeah.
absolutely. You've got your own little cabin. You've got
Yeah.
your own
Yeah.
portholes.
And Titty, some performers do something called a tour.
Oh, right.
So I know you've
okay.
only done Blackpool and cruise ships, but some performers do something called... Oh, and Paris.
And Paris,
Some performers do a tour. So
Right.
they go from place to place, and it can be very hellish on the old body.
Well, I can imagine, and by looking at just you two, you've done quite a few tours.
Haggard.
Yeah.
Haggard.
Haggard,
Yeah.
some might say.
Haggard
War,
they will
honestly.
say. Yeah.
Used.
I've only got one toenail left, and it's my little one. And
Depleted.
it's a press-on.
Yeah.
But Harry, you know, you must get a lot of compliments around the ship because your character's name is Harriet.
Yeah.
And you must get a lot of compliments around the ship from our guests. And so much so that they even want to buy the clothes you're wearing, I heard.
Outrageous.
That is true, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A style influencer.
I was walking around
Influencer.
wearing some trousers,
Yeah.
and someone said, "Oh, who made your trousers?" And I told them the brand.
Car Creations.
Yeah.
Other brands are available.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they off they went, and they came back up to me, and they showed me an email saying, "I've ordered your trousers."
You should get sponsored.
I
Yeah.
should.
You
Yeah.
should.
Yeah, for 10% off Harry's Hole.
Use code Harry's
Use code
Hole.
Harry's Hole. That's a ring to it, doesn't it?
It does.
Well,
yeah.
it
does.
Lots of ring to it.
Well, you know, some of you may know, Harry, you are new to this. Now, Georgie does have a bit of a toilet mouth.
Yeah.
I'll be honest.
It smells like that.
Yeah, yeah. So I've really tried to drag us out the gutter, you know, get a bit more edumacated. So we have a thing called a word of the week.
Yeah.
And now basically what it is, it's a word that we might not necessarily know. And I come up with the word, and Georgie has to tell me, or you can both tell me what you think it means. So the word of the week today is Dreamhole.
Ooh.
Dreamhole. And it's all one word. Exactly how you'd think it would be spelled. Dreamhole.
Well, that was my name in prison.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
and
Mine
that
was
checks out.
Baggy.
Oh,
Yeah. Yeah.
So
Dreamhole. Yes.
Dream.
Dreamhole.
So first of all,
Dreamhole.
I'm going to bend over and show you what it means.
Right.
Very, very tight.
Yeah. Very, very tight. Very.
Very, very wet.
Oh, very wet.
Wet.
How dare you? I'm versatile.
Wait, hold on a minute. Bend over.
Okay, I'm bending over. That's how tight it is. I've been holding that in for 11 years. It's so tight.
Stupid bitch.
It's so tight.
Shut
It's a bit
up!
like- no, listen.
Shut up!
A dream hole. I'm
Yeah.
going to tell you.
Dreamhole.
A dream hole is when you go out and you meet someone in a club.
Yeah.
Right? So you're dancing, you're having a good time.
Having a boogie.
You realise that this is person you're going to have sex with, right?
Right.
You pretend.
I don't know if this is going to work tonight. I
You
just
get-
had a Vindaloo.
Yeah.
We could try it though if you like.
Man, go chuck there. So you get back to the hotel.
Yeah.
You take down your trousers. You've got a jock strap on. There's cling film over your hole.
Yeah, it's
You've got
sealed.
talcum powder.
Yeah.
It's sealed.
There's a best before date printed on it.
Yeah, best before date. And there's a ribbon on it.
Yeah.
You're ready to go. That's a dream hole.
That's the dream. Well, you're all close. Harry, what do you think?
I was going to say exactly the same thing.
I knew
thought
it.
so.
Yeah.
Okay, well, a dream hole, it's not that.
Oh.
Actually, in fact, a dream hole is a small slit.
Oh, no.
So it could never be Georgie because it had small slit. Or opening made in the wall of a building to let in sunlight or fresh air.
Oh.
Learn a new word today.
Dream holes.
Girls will make you happy.
Well, tits, we're now moving on to Below Dick, which
Below
is our
Dick.
brand new section where
is a
we
new
have
section,
a
yes.
crew member give us, from any cruise line, any
Yeah.
boat, any dinghy, whatever it is,
Just a bit of gossip.
just a bit of gossip. They give us something that might have happened to them.
Yeah.
And this week, it is anonymous. I did read the name out last week, and unfortunately Sandra has had to leave Disney Cruise Line. But we are going, bless her. Bless her. Oh, 1 minute, I need to do the ring tune. Ring time.
Ring tune. Do the ring.
Oh, Dick.
That's a good ring tune. That.
This one is, I once lost a finger in a watertight door and was too scared I would get fired because I was so drunk that I just sorted it myself with a hot glue gun and a dream.
A dream hole.
A dream hole, darling.
So, well, for those of you who don't know, watertight doors, they are the panels below the waterline usually.
Yeah.
You know, it's a safety procedure, blah, 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 but you don't want to get anything trapped in it, otherwise it'll rip it right off.
It'll rip it right off.
Yeah.
Honestly, I used to have an 8-inch dick. I've only got 7-inch now
Why?
because I accidentally lobbed it in the watertight door.
Well, that was stupid, wasn't it?
Yeah. Well, there
Well,
you go.
poor Anonymous there.
Yeah,
Well,
so-
at least you've stuck it on.
At least you've stuck it on. Write in if you've got a blow dick.
Well, she can't write in, she's got no bloody finger.
Oh no, bless her. She's got a stub.
Might make
Christopher
fisting easier.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Oh, 100%.
give that a
Yeah.
go.
The funny thing is, Harry messaged me the other day on Instagram.
Go on.
This is all true.
Receipts,
all
get it
true.
up,
This
get
is
it up.
all true.
This is the moment I knew, really, Harry's the one. I posted a picture of myself in the toilets.
Yeah.
Harry put meet you
Naturally.
in the loose, kiss, kiss, kiss.
Yeah.
I put I don't fist, sorry love. Harry replied, not what your hole said. I then was busy when I saw it, didn't get a chance to reply. I saw Harry, and I think you were like, oh, I hope you weren't offended by me.
I've had it all before.
Titty, can you see that floating in? Oh, it's near a Harry actually. Harry,
Harry,
would
do you mind
reach
just
in
reaching
and-
out
Do
and
a
grab
reach around.
Yeah,
reach
do a
around
quick
and
reach
that-
around. Grab that
Oh,
bottle.
look,
Quick,
I've
get that
got
cork
it.
out. He's got the bottle.
Got it.
Oh,
Oh,
all over me
dear.
face.
Lovely.
That's very bottly.
So this one is our message in a bottle section where someone has written in to get some advice.
Yeah.
And this advice comes in. Now, of course, me and Titty don't read these pre-hand.
Absolutely not.
So let's have a look. This says, "Dear Mummy,
Oh.
Titty and Harry."
Oh.
So Mummy's me.
Oh, right.
Mummy. This says, "My
Yummy
name is
mummy.
Trinity and I'm from Larburn in London.
Right.
My husband is a large man." Okay,
Right.
she's even sent in a picture.
Oh.
He's quite big. Don't get me wrong, I love him and I love his weight. It turns me on a lot. But we don't talk about his weight because if we do, he gets upset.
Naturally.
The only problem is our cat of 10 years is missing and I hear her meowing from somewhere. And I think maybe she's lost in the folds of his fat. I'm too scared to mention it because I think he's going to be upset. How do I tell him that our pussy is lost within his folds?
Well, what we're not going to do is fat shame
Absolutely
anyone.
not.
No.
And I think just a missing cat poster.
I
on
Yeah.
think
the
that'll
street,
do it.
100%.
Yeah.
That'll do it.
On the lamppost outside your door. So when he's going out to work, he'll see it.
Yeah.
And he'll think, oh, you know, if you've not noticed that the cat's missing, then he'll know.
And,
Yeah.
and Larburn,
Yeah.
the
It's a rough area.
Rough.
Yeah.
Rough as old tits. I actually think that's a great idea. The only other
Missing
thing I was
cat
going to
poster.
say is take him on a Butlins holiday.
Yeah.
Listen to me out. You get one of the nice lodges with a hot tub.
Ooh.
Cats don't like water.
Oh.
You put him in the hot tub. The cat's going to jump out, aren't they?
was there ever a cat to begin with?
Or is she just hearing it in her mind?
Yeah.
Yeah. Was there ever a cat? You're right.
Yeah.
And
That's
actually,
good.
looking at her picture, we've only got a picture of her face. She looks like a deranged woman.
Well, she looks a bit like you, so yes, I'll agree with that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's actually Jerry Halliwell. And I think it's possible that Jerry, after losing out on a solo career, made up the husband, first of all, made up the cat, and none of it's true. What do we think about that, girls?
I don't want to call any of your listeners liars because, you know, I don't want to offend
Anyone?
the 4 people at home
Ah!
Yeah.
listening.
Well,
right
3
now.
now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because here we all are.
Yeah.
Yeah. No.
That's
just-
our advice,
The
I think.
validity. I mean, we just have to go and check this one out. I think.
Yeah. I think
Yeah.
so. But in
Yeah.
the meantime, if you really want to do something to make
Kill
yourself
the
busy.
husband.
Well, I was going to say cat poster.
Oh, cat poster.
Yeah.
Cat posters.
Cat posters.
poster.
Everywhere.
Posters,
Bloody
yeah.
everywhere.
Bloody
You know.
everywhere.
Yeah,
And,
that's it. And do let us know how it goes if you ever do find the cat.
Yeah, we do like an update.
Yeah.
We do like an update.
Yeah.
Let us
Well,
know.
if you also want to send us some advice, how can they do it, Georgia?
Well, they can write on a piece of paper, anything that resembles paper, pop it in any type of bottle, pop it in an open water source.
Fuck it.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, put it in a box and fuck it and send it over to us. Or alternatively, you could just message us on Instagram at @weartits.
At titty_car.
No,
Just
ignore
kidding.
that. At Up The Aft.
Up the aft.
Yeah.
Could you put
Yes.
the message in the bottle,
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
flush it down the toilet?
Yeah.
Would it still reach you?
We've
It's
had that.
happened before.
No.
If you're in a pinch, it'll make its way to us.
Yeah.
Alternatively, yes, send us a message on Instagram. It'll still get us over.
Great. If you love me
Yeah.
back, I can.
Oh, well, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'd
Yeah,
love
we'll think-
to.
Would you have me
Yeah.
again?
I think we would, yeah.
Yeah.
We
I'll
would have you again. Well, we'll have to see what the ratings are like, to
Yeah.
be honest.
Yeah.
They
'Cause if-
normally don't like it when we have guests.
No, they don't.
Oh no.
But I think they'll like
no.
you. I've
Yeah.
got a feeling.
I've got a
more,
feeling.
you know, Insta followers than both of you put together.
You're not wrong, yeah.
Oh, she's being dead nasty now.
Well, after that,
I'm
you know what?
joking.
No, you're not coming back. I'd have had you back until that comment.
Yeah. It's all back.
Go on. Sling Yer on!
Oh!
Very lonely.
Listen, I want you to tell the
Insta
story.
followers don't tuck me in at night.
Tell...
Mind you. Tell the story
Yeah.
that you told us Sling Yer on.
Oh, so a friend of mine, Mikey, he worked in a bar in Blackpool called Roxy's. He was a dancer, and on the first night of him dancing at Roxy's, they gave him a large bottle of vodka, and he drank it and got quite wasted and was like falling around downstairs, I believe. I think I'm not misquoting on that one. And he was a bit out of it. Anyway, Roxy opens the door and shouts downstairs, "If you can't drink with the big girls, sling your hook!"
I I think that's magic.
We've now integrated that quote in so many ways.
Just everywhere.
Since you said it. It's so funny.
And now it's going to be immortalised as a soundbite. Yeah, thank you, Mikey.
It's that kind of British drag queen.
Northern.
I love it. Like I always talk about KY Kelly. She's one of my favourite drag queens in the whole world. She literally is on stage doing Jaeger bomb. She'd have a cigarette if she could, you know, before the band.
Yeah.
But she's so funny, and she's always like, "Someone get me a cocktail." and the best thing is, all of these girls that perform in Manchester and Blackpool and places like that, a lot of them don't live in those places.
No.
So it just makes me laugh that KY Kelly, who doesn't drive, is on the train. On the train, I think she lives in Birmingham, I can't remember. On the train, up to Manchester in drag.
Every day.
Cigarette in hand, walks to Canal Street, does the gig, walks back to the tram.
Back on train.
You know, or they sleep on people's floor.
Yeah.
Oh, I just love it.
That's drag, that, innit?
Mama, that's drag. It's the least glamorous thing you can do. Have you ever done drag? Like full... What types of drag have you done?
I've just slapped a wig on my head. It's full beard.
Yeah.
Just, you know.
Yeah.
Bit clowny.
Yeah.
But not, you know, shaving, tucking, any of that. No.
All of that fun stuff.
And I find it interesting. You must get people call you, because your character's name is Harriet. You must get people call you Harriet outside of the show, right?
Yeah. It's a huge leap, you know, in terms of my name and the character's name.
It's difficult because
how they remember it, I don't know.
Yeah.
Must have taken a while to come up with. You know.
Yeah, days. Actually.
Days.
Yeah.
Weeks, some might say.
Some will say.
Some will say, darling.
Yeah.
Titty.
Yeah.
Do you like being called Titty out of drag?
It doesn't bother me. I mean, I have been in a Boots before and had people been shouting, "Tits! And that was in Blackpool, actually. I said, 1 minute, Mum, I'll be over.
Yeah.
I'll be over in a minute. No, I really don't.
Or boots?
In a boot.
Oh, okay.
In a boot, in boots.
Yeah.
Well, her mum is the woman from the popular fairy tale, a woman who lived in a shoe.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I don't mind it. I think it's fab because no one else gets the context. So they just see people shouting tit or tits at me.
Yeah.
And they don't bloody know. I think it's fab.
Well, that's the problem. My drag name's the same as my real name.
Yeah.
So I'm always Georgie all the time.
Georgie.
But I do like it when people call me Georgie Porgy.
Yeah.
Don't mind. But I put Miss in front of it to let everyone know I'm single.
Yeah. I'm not married yet.
Well, Tits, I guess we've exhausted Harry, really, haven't we?
We have. Look at him, he's withered away.
Yeah.
Absolutely
withering away.
spent.
Wow. Do you enjoy yourself here at Up The Aft headquarters?
Do you know what? I actually did, you know.
Yeah. Would you
Thank
come back?
I would, yeah.
We'd have you back. We
I'd
would.
have you back.
I'd have you back. Yeah.
I'd have you on me back.
I don't have a podcast, but I'd have you back.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's nice.
You
Well,
know,
that's all
I've got your back. If you're ever in trouble, I've got your back.
Can you give me back?
Yeah, I can also massage your back.
Ooh.
Oh.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And also, you do perform Hollaback by Gwen
Yeah,
Stefani.
yeah, but
Yeah.
not anymore.
Yeah.
And he's not bringing
since-
sexy back.
Yeah, I'm not bringing sexy back.
No.
And you do enjoy playing backgammon.
Yes, yeah, that's true.
Yeah, and I enjoy eating gammon.
Yeah.
Um,
And you enjoy eating gammon on your back while playing backgammon.
while people say I look like a piece of gammon.
Yeah.
I'd never use those words.
What do I look like then?
Sack of shades. What?
A glamorous...
A glamorous...
Mutton.
Yeah. Mutton.
Dressed
as lamb.
as lamb.
Yeah.
And that is the highest compliment I can give you.
Well, I'm only dressed as
the
lamb
highest.
because Titty made my costume.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
Yeah, she made it dead cheap on the dead... There's no lining or anything.
It's a shame it's so wet.
Well, there was line.
Oh, yeah. I
It just
forgot it's that.
disintegrated with her sweat.
Yeah,
It
it's
does
dry
that.
now.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's dry
It's
now.
crisp.
It's
Are you
dead
sure?
crisper. Yeah.
Oh.
It's only wet now because you're sat so close to me, Hara.
I'll put a wet floor sign down.
Where can we find you, Harry, if we want
can't.
to? Oh, right,
I'm in a
okay.
witness protection program.
Understood.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
do you mean on the old social
On the old
media?
socials, yeah. Where can we find you?
On Instagram,
Yes.
at H Clayton-Wright.
And of course, we'll put it all down in the old description there. If you want to find myself, you can at Titty_Car.
Underscore, because she's very underwhelming. And you can find me at Miss Georgie Porgy UK.
Because, surprise, surprise, she's never done a gig outside the country.
I'm in Greece.
She's in Greece, but she's not working.
Oh.
Right. There we go. Well, thank you so much, Harry, for joining us.
Yeah, thank you
Been
for
an
having
absolute
me.
treat.
I feel well and truly had. Thank you.
You look it, right?
Yeah.
Right. We'll see you next week. Harry may or may not be here.
You never know. Bye.
What a treat to have Harry on.
Well, isn't he nice?
No.
Oh, that's that then.
Right.